Hello, guys. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, depending where you are. My name is Clara Rufai. I'm the convener of the Leap and Shine online conference, and it's day 3 of our 7-day online conference. And what I usually do after we've hosted any one of the speakers, of course, as you know, this is an international gathering of speakers from the US, from the UK, from Jamaica, from Singapore. And these speakers are all experts in their field. Now, today is day 3, and today we have 2 women from the United States. We have Cheryl Pullins and we have Halona Black. Cheryl has just finished a 1-hour discussion with us where she shared on the topic, what's branding got to do with it? And what I usually do after each of the speakers has spoken is I come on here and I try to give you a whiff, I try to give you a taste of what the discussion was about. And I believe that that's useful even if you had managed to join the call, but also very useful for those who could not, for one reason or the other, be on the call. So I'm here to basically tell you a little bit about what Cheryl shared. Now, Cheryl is a certified coach. She's an award-winning speaker, and she was hand-selected. She was hand-selected to speak for TEDx, one of the, as you know, most coveted speaking platforms in the world. Now, she's facilitated trainings and at leading international corporations and teaching people on various stages of significance, including that she shared the stage with Julie Ziegler Norman, daughter of Zig Ziglar. She shared the stage with Piper Kerman, and she's also the author of a book called What Every Diva Must Know About Starting Her Own Business. She's a very interesting person. She describes herself as the lipstick-loving, stiletto-wearing, and we had very interesting conversations about branding. So very quickly, Cheryl's a mom of 2 grown daughters. And she shared how at the age of 9 in 1972, she was caught in gunfire, and that was a traumatic event. But she also shared how she was able to overcome the trauma of that event. And she hasn't let that stop her. And today, she's the woman that she is. Now, part of what she shared with us when I asked her about what learning points she has used as a turning point. She says that the most pivotal thing is the fact that she was in corporate America for several years, and she was in human resources. This was her job, in human resources. And after a while, she knew that she had to do more. She knew that she was born for more. She knew that she was, supposed to be doing more. So after a failed marriage, she remarried in 2008. And then she moved with her husband to another city, another state, and she had a challenge in finding a job that interested her. So she started to ask herself that question that I love so much. There is more. What is my more? She was constantly feeling exhausted and depleted, and she started to ask herself those questions. Now, she said one of the things that she does when she's feeling exhausted, when she's feeling tired, and in need of self-love, is that she has something she calls sacred soul sessions. And as a believer, she likes to sit and listen to worship music. She writes in her journal. She will do a mix of things that helps to fill or refill her cup. Because quite often as women, we are always busy pouring out into people. And we give and give and give. And we are wearing far too many hats at any one point in time. Everyone wants a piece of us. Literally, everyone wants a piece of us. And after we've given so much away, there's really nothing left for us. So she says it's important to make sure that you're taking time away to practice self-love and to fill yourself up. That way you have something, you have more to give out. And you are in a better position to then serve the people that you are called to serve. She believes also that defining Shine Leap, for her, the Shine Leap means that when you claim your personal power and you get the confidence you need to do the things that you want to do, when you claim your personal power and you get the confidence you need to do the things that you need to do, that to her is what it means to take a shine leap. And we're having this fun exercise where every single one of my speakers is going to be defining, in their own words, what they mean or what they understand by the words shine leap. So that's awesome. I mean, she says that how she copes, some of the habits that she uses to stay on top of things is that she puts everything on a calendar. She's big on scheduling, and that helps her to be intentional, because when she puts things on a calendar, it organizes her. It helps her stay in a place of organization. She's better. She's in control. You feel like you're in control. You are in control because you've taken the time to schedule, and it helps her and it helps those close to her because they know what to expect, and then everything is intentional, and she can operate better in that space. She recommends, it's not always about the hustle and the grind. Take time for yourself, free yourself up so that you are able to express the best side of you, and always operate from a place of love. Understand that there are seasons to life, and in some seasons of your life there'll be times when you need to put a little bit more elbow grease on, just because it's a busy season. And it's like that with many people's lives. Sometimes it's slow and sometimes it picks up. So she's saying if you understand there are seasons, then you do what you have to do during the busy seasons. But as soon as you can make it, just don't make that a way of life, she's stressed. As soon as you can find the time, make sure that you pull away from it and go back into yourself and give yourself some self-love. Give yourself time to refresh and recuperate and, rejuvenate yourself. Then she spoke about branding. She loves branding. The topic is it just lights her up. She was talking to us about what branding got to do with it. She says branding has changed the way that she views her business. And unfortunately, branding is something that many people overlook. Many people don't understand the power of branding. She told us about 3 big mistakes that entrepreneurs tend to make. One is that they're not discovering their true essence, the true essence of who they are and how they want to serve the world. So it's not about, going with the Joneses. You have to discover the true essence of who you are and how you want to serve the world. Number 2, entrepreneurs don't understand sometimes their ideal client. She says you need to understand your ideal client, not just understand them, but you need to understand them with unparalleled clarity, so that you know this is your client, this is who you're called to serve. So unparalleled clarity is important. She says it's more than just the demographic. It's more than just knowing, the demographic of the person of the people you're called to serve. Is also about the psychographics, the way they think, what makes them tick, what gets them excited, what makes them buy, what gets them revved up, what gets them interested, and things like that. All of that you need to know beyond just knowing I'm called to women, I serve women, and I serve women in this age group or something. You have to know a lot more than that to be able to be in the place of clarity. And she says, number 3 is that entrepreneurs charge too little for their service. Now, guys, she's not the first person to have said this on this conference. Quite often, we are apologetic about what we have to give the world, and especially about some of us are actually even very embarrassed to charge what we are worth. Although she says it's a fine point, because you can't really charge what you're worth. What you're worth is way above. So you can't really charge what you're worth, but it's about, I suppose, learning that fine balance about how to price your products and how to price your services that gets you the value for the time that you spend creating those services and for the time that you spend pouring into others. And she says branding is more than just your logo and your colors. That's the key thing. That's the thing that many of us think about when we think branding. Or what are your colors? What's your logo? And things like that. That's visual. And that is a part of branding. It's an important part of branding, but it's not all there is. There are other elements, and she says that branding is the catalyst for authenticity. And you shouldn't seek, no business person should seek to be like the big coaches or the big whoever is big in your field, in your niche. You shouldn't be seeking to be like them. You should be seeking to brand yourself, to specialize, or to pull yourself apart and say, this is my unique selling point. This is what sets me apart from A, B, C, and D, from Tom, Dick, and Harry. That's what you should be paying attention to. And also, attraction is fine, but connection is deeper. You have to daily, constantly be finding ways of connecting. It's almost like touching the heartstring of your clients. You have to be finding ways of connecting with them so they can be attracted. They can like what they see from a distance, but they're not coming near you. They're certainly not bringing their money out to spend it with you. So how do you get people not just to spend with you, but to do so willingly, and to even thank you after they've spent with you, to say thank you for giving me this, thank you for serving me, or thank you for allowing me to spend with you, more or less. It means that you have to find a way to connect with them. Number 3 is people don't have time. Attention span is very short. People simply don't have time to try to figure you out. So if you're emming and amming and you don't really know who you are, what your brand is, what you're about, what you're selling, then your voice will be drowned even before you speak. People just should be able to get you. You know what I mean? They should be able to get you once they see you. It should be clear and apparent that this is what you are about, this is your service, this is what you're offering. Your message has to be strong, your message has to be powerful. People don't have time to try to figure out, is she this or is she that? What is he offering? What's his message? Your message should be clear. And she admitted, though, and I like that, because she was honest enough to admit that in the beginning of her business, she struggled with it a lot. She has it down pat now, but she struggled with it. And I know from talking to people, speaking with clients, I know that this is something that challenges a lot of people, getting it down pat and knowing your story, so that even when, no matter what you're doing, wherever you are, you know your story and you repeat it with such clarity and with such conviction that people get you immediately. Number 4, branding will help you to establish your credibility. And part of establishing your credibility, part of how you can establish your credibility, is to make sure you're sharing your story. Stories are powerful. I say that a lot. Stories are powerful, and storytelling is a big part of branding. So you have to have your story. You have to have your story, and it has to be clear. You have to have your story, and it has to be clear. That is so important. And that helps you to establish your credibility. And then obviously it increases your bottom line at the end of the day. So these are some of the points I got. And then she brands herself as a lipstick loving, stiletto wearing, these are my words. These are also her words. This is how, the one thing that stood out for me when I was trying to find out more about this speaker, Cheryl Pullins. But she says there are 3 things that she's passionate about, and she's built that into her brand. It's film, fragrance, and fashion. Film, fragrance, and fashion. And those are the 3 things that she's built her brand around. And anyone who knows her, hi Marian, hi Elizabeth, hi Esther. Anyone who knows her knows that she's big on these 3 things: film, fragrance, and fashion. And now she has a free gift, by the way, guys. If you are registered as an attendee on this conference, you can get, literally, the queen of branding, Cheryl Pullins herself, is offering, I'm not sure how many she's offering, I think it's 3, but you can get a free 30-minute coaching session with her, where she will speak with you to try to get you clear, to try to bring you to a place of clarity about what your message is or how you should be positioning yourself. She will just go through with you what your brand is about and how you can position your brand for greater impact in your business. I know so many people here who are going to take advantage of that. I know so many people, I won't name names, but guys, that if ever there was a good gift, that is a fantastic gift. And I would encourage as many of you as possible to reach out to her. We will be emailing out not just Cheryl's gift, but the gifts that all of the other speakers have been sharing or will be sharing. We will email that out to every single person who's registered. Now, the only way you can get in on it is if you are registered. To register, you need to go to leapandshineconference.com and register. When you register, you will be put on our database, and of course you'll get to know all the information that we're sharing. And guys, if you are not yet in our Facebook community, the Leap and Shine community, you need to go there now and join. because that's where we share everything of value. That's where we encourage ourselves, we support ourselves, and all of these speakers have just recently joined the group. So there's lots of excitement because, you know, going forward, we're going to be getting these women, these men and women, to share with us. They'll be sharing their expertise, tips, tools, strategies with us on a daily basis. So guys, there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on in that group. So you want to hurry on and join. It's the Leap and Shine community on Facebook. Hurry on there and join. So if you're not registered yet, I would say get registered. And when you join, you know, to invite someone else to join. It's Christmas. It's almost Christmas. And I say that the best gift you can give anyone is the gift of knowledge. And people want to be going somewhere with their lives in 2017. They don't want it to be business as usual. So please invite someone to join you. It's a free conference. So it's a no-brainer. And everyone gets to, you don't need to buy a ticket. You don't need to leave the comfort of your home. You just need to log in, and you're in with the opportunity to get, you know, very sage advice, tips, tools, strategies from these amazing speakers. An international gathering, really, international gathering of speakers. That's how Cheryl described it, and I realize it's true because I've got speakers from the US, I've got speakers from the UK, from Jamaica, from Singapore, from Poland. It's amazing value. So please ask someone to join you. Share this video on your timeline if you will, or send it as a Facebook Messenger to someone who needs to see it. Direct them to the website leapandshineconference.com, and you and them, I expect to see you in just another under 15 minutes, and then just another 12 minutes when we play host to Halona Black. Halona Black joins us also from the US. So don't go away. Just, you know, get a coffee, get a tea, get a cup of hot chocolate, and join us at 9:30 because Halona Black will be taking the stage to speak to us at 9:30. It'll be 1 quick hour of powerful, impactful learning. Now, Halona will speak to us on the subject, understanding your talents and how to creatively harness them. Who doesn't need to know that? I need to know that. Understanding your talents and how to creatively harness them. That's what our next speaker at 9:30 UK time. Her name's Halona Black. That's what she will be sharing with us. So as I jump off now and get ready to open the conference room to Halona Black, I would say, guys, freshen up and come right back. Join me. It's the Zoom. Our primary platform today is Zoom. If you do not yet have the link or you're confused how to join, if you haven't registered, then there is no confusion. You need to go to the website. You need to go to leapandshineconference.com and register, and then every other thing will follow nicely. Now, if you have registered and you're not sure how to log in, drop a message in the group, in the Facebook community group, or on my personal Facebook page. I'll pick it up and I'll direct you how to join. But there is a link that's been sent out to every single person who registered, and that's the link that you need to click to join us on Zoom. Invite someone, guys. Let's have a full house. It's amazing value and it's being given to you for free. So it is a no-brainer. Get someone to join you. Let's share the fun. So guys, I need to jump off now, and I will see you again in just a little bit. Thank you, Constance, for coming on. Thanks, Levery. Hi, Lebs. How are you? Injide, hi. How are you? Thanks for dropping by. Guys, join us. It's in the next 9 minutes. Hi, Crester. I see you. In the next 9 minutes, we will be playing host to Halona. Join us. It's been fun so far. It's day 3 of the Leap and Shine Conference 2016. And thank you guys for being there.